Welcome everyone. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to episode 6 of the startup campaign in Rise of Industries. Alright. So what I did a little bit off break is I added a warehouse. What we were doing, we were shipping each water at 2k each. So that would have been, well, 2.5k each, so that would have been about 5k per water. This way we ship it here for 1k, and then we ship it down for 3k. So 3, 4, 5, it's about the same, but at least we're good. Okay, so we did get recently a ongoing auction here to deliver yeast, 51 yeast. Which I think we're going to do. We only have one loan out, so if we do go in the red, we can take out another loan. What that will mean though is that we will need a warehouse here, so we can ship it 2 at a time, because Hogan is way over here, and that's quite a bit of distance. Why don't we start a warehouse plan? Thinking if we do something like this, and we'll do the same with this here, and we'll just make that go down. And yeah, and then maybe this one can go up, or leave it where the way it is. That will grab all this stuff. We will auction this off. $2.3 million we're able to make, so hopefully we can make that. Okay, we're gonna start delivering the yeast. Let's start with the grocery store. Juice. Those are in 2s, right? Yeah. We're gonna take a little bit of hit, but that's okay. Then the yeast, we're gonna sell to the contract. Cost us 11k per unit to send there. Start sending it. Now, this orange juice, they do have a grocery store down here as well. We can try to get rid of as much as we can. Apparently we have a lot of orange juice. We had more than I thought we did. Start selling that off. Meet demand. We'll sell it at 27, and we're shipping it at 12 for 2. So we're still making a little bit of money. A little bit of money never hurt anyone. They have orange juice. Apple juice is 24 here. I'm gonna do the same thing with the apple juice. Send that to this grocery store. Demand. But you're going to make sure you keep 6 for this grocery store, so we'll always have until that is empty, and then the orange juice is also 6. So what this does is it will make sure that it will send the first 6 to our town center. And then if it gets over 6, it will start shipping it to the other town. We have a construction store, so we should be making a little bit more money this month around. They sell yeast here too, because I can increase the yeast production. No. Can't do that. What is our yeast production? 4, 6. How much sugar do we have left? We have quite a bit of sugar still, so that's not an issue. And water. I think we're just about tapped out on water. But I would like to get another yeast factory up and running here. Not a drinks factory. Let's get a yeast factory. Call this yeast 4. That's sugar and water, which will come from the main distro. I think we're sending 2 at a time. And the sugar we're sending 2 at a time as well. That should be... So now we just have to wait for all the money to roll in. I didn't realize we had such a backlog of orange juice. Wonder we weren't making very much money. Orange juice delivered to Harem. Where is that? Oh, that's a bit further down. How many do we have backlogged? 30. They want 36. We'll take it. Okay, so we'll send you a Harem. It's gonna cost us a bit more, but that will send most of them there. Make sure the yeast is going to the town center. They didn't count any of this. Are they just trying to move in? What? Where did I send my yeast? I'm sure it was to Hagen Town Center. Keep an eye out on this. Can't do that one just yet. That's the only place I'm sending yeast. Hagen. Alright, we finished that one, made some money. Now we'll start selling on our normal contracts, but why isn't the yeast going where it should be going? Yeah, to Hagen. What is going on with my yeast? Is that broken? Not registering it. Well, that's weird. We'll just stop sending it for now and we'll just... if we can't do something about that. Are you guys sending it all to the warehouse? Warehouse 3, yes. Can't take this hit. Where the hell's the yeast going? Oh, it's going to the grocery store. That's what it's doing. The automatic here. Can we just turn these off? Don't want any of these to go where it's not supposed to go. No. I'll tell you where to go. Go no shops. There. We have to hurry up and sell this yeast now to the contract. Hagen. No, we can't do eggs. Hopefully we can get that yeast contract all submitted now. Oh, we can make this road go down. Six of 51. Oh, hopefully I can get them done. We're gonna lose a bit of money while we don't sell any of the yeast. But hopefully we can get all 51 delivered in time. Don't have any meat. So while that's working itself out, let's see how all these products, so apple smoothies, oranges, okay, they kind of took a hit, but at least we're selling them all now. That was weird. So let's just double check our warehouse. So Hagen grocery store is going to wait till we have 6 in stock and then sell extra. Yeast is going to the grocery store, but we're going to turn that off right now. We're going to be losing a bit of money. Why are you full? Oh shit. I sent all my sugar there. Wrong one again. No wonder we're losing money. We didn't sell any sugar. So we'll make sure that the sugar also goes to the correct store. Farmer's market, yes. Come on, yeast, a few more. Price of potatoes, don't care about those very much. That's okay. Just take a quick look at our water supply. We're using a bit more than what we're making. Mostly because of the 14 units last month. That water is getting heavily polluted. Come on, we can really use this money. Contract of yeast successful. So now we can turn on our grocery store. Now we should be good for the money. What are we spending on loans? $106,000 on loans. So I could use this money to... no, it's $8 million. So we could expand a new industry if we wanted to. Let's see what we can do. Go into the wheat for flour. We'll need more water. This is already full, eh? This has... it's making 15 units. Made 13 units last month. How are we going to do this? What if we upgrade this? What's the next thing we could do? Maybe iron or steel? We do have iron, and we do have coal. If we go into steel... fibers. We don't have any cloth or anything, so we can't really go into construction stuff. Wooden trains. We have copper? No. Go into steel. Look at the tech tree here. Steel can go into steel cans. Coal and iron are about the same, so that's not too bad. Hopefully we can make up some of this lost dollar figure here. That's quite a jump in costs. Copper, we don't have copper piping. So the main jump of that, I'm thinking, would have been the budget. Total budget was probably the vehicle upkeep. Vehicle upkeep was... it rised a little bit, but not too much. Building upkeep stayed the same. My income that lowered. double check everything though. Water last month is 0. Oh, you haven't factored it in yet? Oh yeah, it is sending to... Every once in a while it's sending a few there, which is okay, which means we'll just have to get into trains pretty soon. That'll probably be the next step, try to get as much products out there as fast as possible, because we are overproducing on a lot of products, and we are underproducing. This one's just not siphoning right now. That's the water pollution, right? Water treatment plant uses sand. Don't have sand. What we could do is get the irrigation tower up and running. Let's turn on the investments. Now that we're making money again. We'll get the irrigation tower and I'll show you how that works. As soon as we get the irrigation tower. So what that does is that should stop the water being shipped from the main distro. So we'll do an irrigation tower around the farms, and then we'll add some inland water wells, I think is what they're called. Water wells. And that will feed the irrigation tower, and that will just distribute it without water, really. And that should also curb some of our water usage. Because right now our water is kind of dwindling. I really don't want to start running out of water. I really don't want to do another water siphon if I don't have to. I want to try to take as many trucks off the road as possible now. That's the goal now. We'll just wait for the irrigation here, and that is now done. So we're gonna put that down to 0. We don't need that just yet. We're gonna add a irrigation tower. Where is that? Is that under gatherer? Irrigation tower. We'll try to get them all in there. Looks like that will do. Add a little road. Add a water well to that. And now that should pump directly to the irrigation tower. Which will probably need more land harvesters. This will produce 6. So that's good for 2 farms. Yeah, we still need more water, but that should help with the water situation. Just a little bit. Yeast is missing probably water, right? Yeah. We'll do a quick check on our raw resources. Oh, a town just expanded. What town? We have to make sure we find that town. Clothing store. What about this grocery store? Do you do apples? No. So hopefully what that did, if we take a look at our vehicle upkeep, it did drop it down from 41 to 387. For 40k it dropped it down? Building upkeep went up from 822 to 852, so we're still not where we should be in terms of water, right? I'm afraid if I get another water pump. What's going on with you, yeast? Water yet, eh? Let's get... What's this upkeep? 22k. Get another water. Expensive though. What's your upkeep? 25. I would... This will support 2 farms. That's it. No trucks though, so that's like gonna save us transport fee of what? 1,000. Plus 5k per each load. Yeah, so that is actually quite a bit. So why don't we do another water well? Get up with the road. That should be more water. Just going straight to the farms. No trucks needed. We can use some of this extra water to send up there then. we're now making more than enough water. And we also probably cut back a little bit more on vehicle upkeep. Yeah, so we dipped down again. 319, so we almost lost, yeah, it was 40k in trucks right there. Now we're finally back into the green. And that's water. That's how an irrigation tower works. It grabs all the water in this area and it disperses it automatically to the farms without using trucks. So I still have trucks coming in here just to kind of spread it all out. But our main distro should be storing water again. And it looks like it is. Still have a whack of apples. Selling those? I thought we were. Yeah, to the farmer's market. 6. Let's just double check the apples here. I think we're overproducing on apples. So we produced 12. We used 8. We sold 12. We produced 20. So that's 20. Tier 1 products are doing just fine. Don't want to ship apples that far away. Unless we go more apple juice even. Try to get even more sales for apple juice. This grocery store does do apple juice and orange juice. Try to use up more apples. I just don't know how we're going to it's so close now because we're at that breaking point where if I expand too much, that's it, we're toast. But I have to keep expanding. I have to keep flour and water. Go olives. Again, that's using more water. So we probably go beef, milk, and then the hardware store has leather. So we can go into cows. See how we like that. But I think that's it for today's episode, you guys. I want to thank you all very much for watching. I am the Introvert. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a great day.